Hey you guys, so I'm back. Welcome back to my channel. I just want to say get ready for this week because this week is going to be intense. Whether you're watching this on Patreon right now or you're watching it on YouTube, I know Patreon is going to get this video first. I have some crazy stuff going up this week. I have, I don't know when this exact video is going to go up. I have Trevor's update, which I'm going to be doing right now. I have my health update. I have the cookie and drama. I have a story I want to tell you, which is very similar to Shane Dawson's last update about somebody who knew murdered somebody. I have just a whole bunch of stuff that I want to talk to you guys about. I have some story time videos. It's going to be great. The first thing I wanted to make a video about today, and this is going to be on my Patreon first because I am rebuilding my Patreon. As you guys know, Trevor recently was arrested. The cops kicked down my door. I just finally fixed the door, like got it 100% fixed the other day. Thank you, Dad. Basically what had happened, long story short, is I have been sober for a very long time now. Trevor still struggles with not addiction but the addict behavior. He makes poor choices. Trevor would never hurt a fly, okay? That's the type of person he is. He ended up getting charged with breaking and entering, 4 charges of burglary, 4 charges of grand larceny, 1 charge of identity theft, because he had a backpack full of laptops and cell phones that weren't his, that were recently stolen from houses. And seeing as how possession is 9/10 of the law, he ended up getting charged for the burglaries. Even though he didn't commit the burglaries, he was only in possession of the stolen property. So in my opinion, he should have only been charged. And my opinion is like pretty good because I've been to jail multiple times. I've been arrested multiple times. I think that he should have just been charged with possession of stolen property. That's my opinion because that's what it was. They have no evidence of him breaking into any houses, anything like that. So I really do think that he should have just gotten possession of stolen property because that's all he was caught with. But anyways, let's move on. I digress. He is going to be in Saratoga County Jail until maybe early January. If you guys want to write him a letter, something positive, something encouraging, I would have to write Trevor Hammar, Trevor Hammar, and then it's at 6010 County Farm Road. Let me look that up real quick. I'm trying to get like anyone to just even send him a card, something encouraging. Hold on, let me look. I want to make sure I have the address right. Yeah, it's 6010 County Farm Road, Ballston Spa, New York 12020. Or you can look at the address for Saratoga County Correctional Facility and just write his name at the top, Trevor Hammar, and it'll get to him. Anything encouraging. I'm sure he would love that. I know from when I was in jail, the best thing that you could ever get is mail because like it's just, it always can brighten your day. Right now he is looking at about 4 or 5 years in prison. And it's really sad because he really didn't break into any houses. I know for a fact he didn't do it because I know who did do it. Like we did find out who did do it. It was 2 kids. They ended up getting arrested. 1 kid is in jail. 1 kid got out on an ROR, which is a return on your own recognizance. It means that basically the cops trust you to come back to court on your own. I guess that kid ran. So now it's almost like they're just trying to pin it on Trevor, which is really sad, but that's kind of like, the justice system is not very just. Like, it's not very justice. And I will get into that, and you guys will definitely learn more about that when I get into my story about my friend who I met in jail, who was wrongfully charged with murder, and that story is going to be crazy. When I tell you it, you guys, it's going to blow your mind. But, yeah, so what he's getting now is it's going to be some prison time. He's going to try and see if he's shock eligible, which means that there's a program. I don't know if they do it in other places aside from New York. It is called Shock, and you can go there for 6 months. They shave your head, and it's almost like an intense boot camp. Like I personally would never be able to, I wouldn't be able to do it. You can't have any health issues, things like that. Shock is something that will break you, like as a person. Not a lot of people make it through shock. Very small percentage can make it through because it is that difficult. It's harder than, like they take like military training times 10. That's what shock is. That's why it's called shock, because it literally shocks the crap out of you. Like it puts a shock to your body. But he is going to see if he's shock eligible so that he can be out sooner. I think that it's really sad because Trevor has no family. He has my parents and that's about it. He has his mom lives in South Carolina and his dad lives relatively close, and I'm sorry Rick if you're watching this, but his dad really, in my opinion, could care less about him. He doesn't call him, text him, try to visit him, ask how he's doing, blah, blah. He's more concerned about all the other kids. Even my son, which is his grandchild, he could care less about. Didn't even call me. It was my son's birthday, December 4th, and he didn't even, that's his grandson, he didn't even say happy birthday or anything. So, screw you, Rick. But, yeah, so basically he has no family aside from me and my parents are not really that fond of him because he's been in and out of trouble yet again, so have I. But it's just really sad and right now because you never it's hard to, and like, I mean, even me, like if I came across a backpack full of laptops and cell phones that were wicked nice, I'd probably take it too. Like it's just, especially if you don't know much about it, like, and it's like if, let's say somebody came up to you and said, and you're good with computers, and said, hey, I'll pay you to unlock these computers, and like, you know, they're just like, you know, they're not stolen, like I bought them, but the people who sold them to me, they just like, they didn't unlock it and I can't get a hold of them. Like, just let's say that's what happened. It's just like, you know, I would probably do it too, but then again, like, I know a lot of people wouldn't. It's just, either way, he made a mistake. Do I think that mistake is worth that long of his life? Like 4 or 5 years in prison? Absolutely not. So that is the update on Trevor. And yes, if anyone of you guys want to write him, send him a card. I'm sure he would love it. This is like probably one of, for now, this is my only update on him. We're not sure. We're not going to be sure exactly what he gets for a couple more weeks. But once I know, I will let you guys know. Also, my update on what I got for my DUI or whatever, I got 3 years probation and a ton of fines. That's about it, because they dropped most of the charges because they were crap charges and they couldn't really stick. So they dropped pretty much everything. I do have probation and it's probably just going to be like one of those once a month things, then I'll get off early because I'm in a program anyways. But yeah, so that's how that's going. That's the update on my criminal stuff right now, Trevor's criminal stuff, and if anything changes, of course, I'm always going to keep you guys posted because I like everything about my life to be completely transparent with you guys. I don't want to hide anything from any of you guys. Nothing. If I ever relapse, you guys would know. I would tell you guys. I do not want to hide anything from you guys because I care about you guys, and you guys have been really good to me, and I love you guys all so much. So again, yeah, I think my Patreon's probably going to get this first, and then it's going to be on YouTube. Another thing too is if you guys want to help out, because YouTube really demonetizes all of my videos pretty much, I have my email for my Google Wallet down below. Anything helps. It really does. Like literally anything helps, but don't feel any pressure at all. Now you guys have to wait. Now, again, I want to tell you guys, I have a lot of videos coming up. I have another Joy Sparkle update too, which is going to be crazy. But for now, I don't know what order these are going to go in. So you might even get the Joy video before this. But I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. Thank you for being there for me. Thank you for always like supporting me. And thank you for all of my new subscribers. I love you guys so much. And I will be in contact with you guys a lot this week. I love you guys. Bye.